So do you happen to possess any hidden talents?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've written. I used to live with a guy that is actually a very well in Vancouver, a well-known director. He's with with Hollywood guys and stuff like that. And so he actually sat me down one day because I was just shooting off ideas for films, and sat me down and said, you should get into writing and directing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, you got really good ideas because when I shoot or when I write songs, I have the video concept in my head, or I have, stuff that I've talked to Island about, maybe not the second video, but the third video down the road, getting into, like, helping with writing and directing and stuff like that, because I love doing that stuff. But I've written, it's in it hasn't been really professionally down on paper yet, but I've got a couple movies, ideas. One's kind of a rockumentary kind of one, and then one's a very, just almost like a bang 'em up mafia kind of one that I don't even know because I hate violence, but it's kind of with a bit of a twist to it. But my mind is scattered all over the place, so I like to keep busy. So I'd say maybe that is one.
That definitely is one.
Like but more on the writing and stuff like that. Producing, I haven't really gone into that. So I did a little, I guess, side producing on the album, just kind of ideas here and there, but nothing that I really thought that I deserved to take credit on.
Yeah, I have like a little.
Artists and stuff. I like to sit down with artists and get their game plans and see, what's maybe missing in their music, what they think is missing in their music, and try to help them out along the way. Something like that.
That is cool. Sounds like you have another call, or maybe I do. Okay, I'll ignore that. Go away.
Do I have another call?
Oh, yeah, I do. I'm trying to ignore it.
Okay, that's fine.
It should go away. Alright, there we go.
Oh, okay.
So, do you happen to remember the first, and for that matter, the last CD that you actually bought?
Well, no, I've got a lot of ones. The Roadhammers is one. I bought George Strait's latest album.
Oh.
Garth Brooks' his greatest hits album. Buck Cherries, but that's a while back. I haven't bought the new one. I'm excited about buy the new one.
Yeah, I like that.
As far as a rock album, let's see, what did I get? I'll say Hinder, but obviously, like, you don't want to write that down because everyone's like, oh yeah, okay, just because your manager manages Hinder. So you don't want to put that one down. But I was a big fan of Hinder beforehand anyway, so that's the truth. So, and everybody kind of knew that anyway. But I really respect that band, even before the record deal and all that kind of stuff took place. But, the Roadhammers, definitely George Strait, Garth Brooks' greatest hits.
Cool.
Yeah.
So.
And that when it comes to music as well. I listen to all kinds of genres of music. I'm looking forward to getting Jason Aldean's new album. I think it's going to be really strong. I don't know if you're a country fan, but that guy is like the next big guy, the next big star.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I'll have to.
His management and big guy was listening to him before he was even broke, before he even got on the Rascal Flatts tour, and I listened to some of the tracks and I was just blown away.
Really? I'll have to check him out. I'll Google him.
He's rock country. He's definitely got anybody that does a show and has Guns N' Roses in it as a cover. I think it was Paradise City and gets the crowd going. That's an amazing thing to see.
Indeed, it is.
Yep.
So, what would you have to say would be like the craziest thing you've done lately? I mean, my God, man, you have died and come back to life. You were in a near-fatal car crash. I don't know if you could top any of those. Anything crazy going on lately?
A lot of this stuff happened beforehand. There was another incident that happened too with a fire in a house and stuff like that, but that was beforehand. Nothing. I don't know. Crazy stories. I don't know that really anything. I mean, a lot of blown tires on the road. Stuff like that. I mean, that's, you gotta really watch that kind of stuff because that does get a little dangerous. You take it off to the next city and stuff like that. Nighttime driving and everything. But, nothing really. I mean, I chill out and try to meet as many people along the way and stuff like that. And, try to stay out of trouble the most I can anyway.
Yeah. Try being the operative word here. Alright, well, last question I have for you today. Is there anything that you would like to say directly to your fans?
Well, I definitely want to say that, very important to me is that we want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity. We are a very new band, and we know that, and we know there's a lot of bands out there. And for people, and it's these days they start buying albums and supporting bands. It is hard because there is so much variety out there and stuff like that. So we just really appreciate people taking the time to come up to the shows and coming up to us and talking about us after the shows and buying a shirt or buying a CD. It means a lot to us.
Mm-hmm.
People come on MySpace. I've been chatting with people back and forth. They're asking me about songs and taking the time to look at the lyrics. That's why I really wanted the lyrics to be in the album. So big props to them because we wouldn't be where we're at right now. And I mean, obviously we're still in early stages, right? We're still in the trenches, right? But we're getting the opportunities because of these people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very, very important. And the other thing I want to make sure, and I think I stressed to you already, but I want to make sure that the band's thanked personally from me to say, thanks for all the hard work because it's not a one-man show. It's a team effort, and these guys give it every night, and it really helps when I'm on stage looking at these guys and knowing that I'm knowing some good guys because they're exceptional musicians, but they're also good guys too.
That's cool. Yeah, I can't wait. One of these days I will see a show. You got to come back to Michigan.
We will, definitely will. And Stephanie, I want to say thanks to you as well for taking the time and everything, right? Because it is always, it's never one-sided, and I always believe that, right? Everybody's equal in this world. Everybody does what they do to the best of their ability and stuff like that, and there's that one-sided. So with that said, you will have to tell me now how you got involved.